A new survey from the Pew Research Center finds the nation increasingly distrustful of the federal government.
That's right. This is an episode when people want to trust the government, and people need to trust the government, and after the last 12 months, they can't. What was happening exactly 12 months ago?
How many are worried about the government shutdown? How many are more worried about it starting back up? That's the problem. I am glad the government is shut down. Think about it. For the first time in years, it's safe to talk on the phone and send emails without anybody listening in. This is fantastic. You can talk to whoever you want.
There might be. And she woke up in a cold sweat on the floor, next to a family portrait drawn when you were 4, and beside a jar of 2-cent coins.
Government, 1 being completely and 5 not at all.
I'll go with the 3.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you trust the government? 5 being completely and 1 not at all.
Let's say 3.
3. On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you trust the U.S. government? 5 being completely and 1 not at all.
3.
3. 3s? All right. Completely and 1 not at all.
I would say a 4.
4? All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Government. 5 being completely and 1 not at all.
3.
3?
3.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you trust the U.S. government? 5 being completely and 1 not at all.
I'm gonna say 3.5.
Yeah. Thank you. On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you trust the U.S. government?
A 3.
Good.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you trust the government?
Trust the government a 3.
Thank you.
How much do you trust the government?
I would rate it a 3 because at times I trust them and other things I don't.
How much do you trust the government?
I would have answered that question differently a couple of years ago. It might have been a 3 or a 4, but I'd say about a 2 now. I'm really disappointed in the lack of any sort of integrity on the part of Congress.
How much do you trust the government?
I trust the government about 3 on a scale of 1 to 5. I think that the government works well, but I think some of the people have gotten corrupt and become too political.
How much do you trust the government?
I would probably say a 2. Not really 100%. I know. Sometimes you wonder, can you trust anybody, right? So no, I probably don't trust them 100%. There's too many things we don't know. I don't believe in this whole checks and balances. Yeah, it looks nice on paper, but I often wonder, what's really going on? So no, I don't.
How much do you trust the U.S. government?
I guess I would say probably a 3, and I consider myself naturally someone who questions everything, and that doesn't mean that I'm cynical, nor does it mean, nor do I think people who trust are naive in any way. But I do, just because of my own makeup, like to question why things are the way they are. And in all fairness to the government, I probably haven't taken as much time as I could to educate myself on why certain things are the way they are. But from my brief experiences, I consider myself still pretty young, I would say, part of the time I find the government to be trustworthy, and other times I have some very, very serious questions about how and why things are happening the way they are. And of course I reflect those opinions in my voting rights.
Oh, great. Good.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you trust the government?
I think I would be a 3 neutral because I don't really pay that much attention. Sorry.
How much do you trust the government?
I've always trusted the government and feel very fortunate to live in the United States. But after watching episodes and episodes of Scandal, sometimes more than once, I'm a little skeptical. It has to come from somewhere.